poet's house more than Bill. And he's never, ever not been here. And it's just extraordinary, except one year when it was impossible. So we saw him talking to the workers in a wonderful little documentary. Anyway, Bill is here, and he's going to read. And I want to thank the three poets who read before. That was one of the greatest. What are you doing tomorrow?
It was pointed out to me by my son that I was scaring the straight people in the room. You know who you are. Because I have two full black eyes, which I was given in the scene I was doing today, and I forgot to take them off before I came. It's literally happened underneath a bridge. I want you to know it's all safe to walk across. But I was maybe going to read a great poem by Harriet Mullen. I'm going to pass this around. I'm not going to get to read it. Another one by a guy named William Shakespeare, just don't have the time. And another one by a great poet by the name of Sharon Olds. I've been asked to do many things by this man, Frank Platt, because he has my phone number. And I know a lot of you know exactly what I'm talking about. He's made me read all kinds of bad material, including I had to be a black woman in a Mark Twain sketch once. And I did it. I did. I did a lot of things I really regret. But what I want to do is I want to ask Frank Platt to read a poem to his beautiful wife, Ms. Judy Platt. But I'm not going to ask him to do it right away, because the poem that he asked me to read tonight is by a great poet named Kay Ryan. And this poem is so good, it's better than I am. I can't read this poem. But I think that Frank Platt would read it to his wife. But I'll give him a second to think about it. Because I'm making him read a hard poem, I'm going to read another hard poem that's a great poem by a poet by the name of Sarah Manguso. It's called What We Miss. Who says it's so easy to save a life? In the middle of an interview for the job you might get, you see the cat from the window of the 17th floor, just as he's crossing the street against traffic, just as you're answering a question about your worst character flaw and lying that you are too careful. What if you keep seeing the cat at every moment you are unable to save him? Failure is more like this than like duels and marathons. Everything can be saved, and bad timing prevents it. Every minute, you are answering the question and looking out the window of the church to see your one great love blinded by the glare, crossing the street alone.